uncertain times, essential workers find themselves wondering when they can safely see their loved ones again.
The class of 2020 may have missed out on the last of their senior year, but some plans have been put into place to have an alternate celebration.
And amidst this global pandemic, another one has had hold of Flint for years. Today, an update on the ongoing Flint water crisis. DTV News starts right now.
More than ever, desperate times call for desperate measures as essential workers find themselves on the front lines and away from their families. Good afternoon, Davison. I'm Clara Hubbard.
And I'm Rebecca Allen. Hear about the new norm from one such worker and her daughter as they both try to make do with our recent circumstances. Jillian Tate has the story.
It's just a scary time for anyone that's got to go outside right now.
17-year-old Hannah Green is a senior in high school and, like many others, has had to make some changes due to the presence of coronavirus.
It's just a weird time, I've never had to, forcibly stay home.
But Hannah is not at home. Instead, she is at a relative's house because her mother is working on the front lines as a prison nurse.
When I initially got there about 2 weeks ago, we had just over 30 COVID positive inmates. And now our numbers have doubled.
In the beginning, it was a struggle for the prison to get the PPE equipment that both nurses and inmates needed. So that meant wearing the same N95 masks for 5 days of work in a confined prison.
It was really challenging because we have custody officials, we have social workers, we have psychologists, medical providers, and all of those people have to be garbed too.
To stop the spread, infected prisoners were separated, and nurses have had to work nonstop. These exhausting 90-hour weeks have brought Penny and her crew closer together.
I've never seen the kind of cohesion, the kind of teamwork, the kind of support.
But working through this virus has also caused their families to be further apart.
Most of us haven't seen our children in 2 to 3 weeks. They're staying with family and friends, and that's the most difficult and challenging part to me, is to, be working these long hours and not being able to come home to my family.
Until COVID-19 slows down, Hannah, Penny, and her family will keep sacrificing.
The first thing what I'm going to do is go hug my mom. It's just she works so hard for me, and sorry. But yeah, that's number one on my list so far. I know I keep thinking about, oh man, when this is over, I can go back and see my friends and go home, Yeah, hi.
We hope that all essential workers can soon catch their much-needed break and that they can safely join their families once again.
The coronavirus is still gripping the state, the nation, and the globe, and now more than ever, it's important to stay informed. Here, you can do just that. Let's look at some of the numbers together. There are currently 4.1 million cases worldwide, 1.4 of which are right here in the U.S. Michigan currently sits just under 47,000 cases as of this morning. But it is also important to kind of look at the brighter side of things as well. Globally, 1.4 million people have recovered due to the diligent work of our frontline workers. We thank you all for your hard work and your perseverance. Stay safe and stay positive. Amidst this shutdown, seniors have been curious as to how the pandemic will affect some of their senior year staples. The Davison School District has made it a priority to see that all DHS graduates get the graduation that they have worked so hard towards. As of right now, 2 possible dates have been set, June 29th and July 13th. Though it is expected that these ceremonies will not be the same as years past, it is still the hope that the Davison community can come together to celebrate the class of 2020. It is important to remember that the proper precautions will be taken depending on orders that are still put in place. This includes face masks, the number of those allowed to attend, and other factors that will be determined closer to date.
As seniors leave the halls of DHS, they may have some belongings they need to take with them. On May 26th and 28th, seniors will have the opportunity to come and get anything they may have left in the halls of DHS. and to bring back textbooks or pay any fines. If students were on track to graduate, the student will also be given a diploma, cap and gown, honor cords, and other materials to take with them. As time gets closer, students will be able to schedule a time. Students are asked to wear a mask and adhere to the social distancing guidelines. Keep in mind, this is for seniors only. Underclassmen have the opportunity at a later date in the near future. DTV special Great Lakes on the Brink dives deep into the troubles surrounding Michigan's 5 bodies of water, one of the most challenging being rising water levels. As levels rise, the future of the coast sinks.
The sound of waves hitting the coast is a non-threatening, peaceful sound for many, and is part of the nostalgia surrounding the Great Lakes region. But what if these very waves were devouring the shoreline and jeopardizing the future of coastal communities?
Our shoreline is a mess.
And getting messier still, since the fall of 2019 when Petoskey's Parks and Recreation Director Kendall Kinglesmith first spoke with DTV.
The erosion is not letting up. The water levels are not going down.
In fact, on April 13th, a large portion of the Little Traverse Wheelway fell victim to the crashing waves.
It just absolutely washed out one of the most beautiful sections of the trail that you'd ever walk on.
And that was only one area of concern.
We have about a dozen or about a half a dozen other areas on that stretch of trail that are literally falling into the bay. It's that bad. I mean, I don't even like going out there. I don't like my staff going out there.
Baseball field, park, or marina, the higher these water levels get, the more land the bay will claim for itself. All 5 Great Lakes are currently sitting at levels well beyond their monthly average and at record heights. While it was expected that these water levels would recede, that was simply not the case, and now spring brings more mud to an already murky future. Boulders and sandbags just aren't cutting it anymore, and now the race is on to find the shoreline's next line of defense.
On those areas that you visited, we did get some designs, conceptual designs that we're happy with.
With help from a small group of shoreline engineers, the coast of Petoskey may have a small glimpse of hope.
There are things that this group came up with to make the shoreline more approachable, to make it more practical, to make it more user friendly, but still have the infrastructure protected just by way of design.
Whether it be plan A, B, or C, no plan is cheap.
It's a long-term project, several millions of dollars. So we're going to prioritize where we think that we can get the most bang for the buck in terms of park enhancements, grant dollars, and really what the priorities are and how we're going to fund this stuff.
But this isn't the only coastal town in the wake of this costly problem. Petoskey and other communities like it are desperate for funding as they work locally and lobby at the state and federal level.
In government, sometimes whoever voice is the loudest is who wins. We're screamers, but we'll see what happens.
Solving the water level issue is like playing the waiting game with an impatient and uncontrollable force.
It's going to continue to be a problem until the water level goes down. And you don't compete with Mother Nature. You're going to lose. You spend a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of stress to try to compete with Mother Nature, who in the end is gonna win.
Rebecca Allen, DTV News.
The nature of these water levels rising and falling will only be told with time. To rewatch this story or our most recent special about the Great Lakes, visit our website, dtvnews.org. While you're there, check out web exclusives as well as an even more detailed look. The city of Flint has been burdened with undrinkable water for years, and residents have waited patiently for the crisis to be resolved. The battle has since been taken to the courtroom and has resulted in a trial that is still far from over. When will the city heal, and when will the long-awaited verdict be reached? DTV's Drew Ritter has more.
Hello everyone, I'm Drew Ritter with DTV News, and I'm coming at you from my home office/basement. So let's get into it. Right now, Flint is not only dealing with COVID, but they are also dealing with a seemingly never-ending water crisis as well. Recently, 2 major developments have surfaced, and Michigan state prosecutors say that they are not concerned about the looming statute of limitations for the Flint water criminal investigation. At a community meeting in June, prosecutors said that there was an upcoming deadline to the file charges. Now they have changed course and are saying that statutes vary and that time is still very much on their side. And it has been 6 years since the start of the Flint water crisis and the criminal investigations. And a new Vice article said that Governor Snyder hid confidential documents and emails that were all connected to the Flint water crisis. That all recently came into question. Uncovering a huge 5-year cover-up scandal, not only did the governor know about the incident a full year ahead of time, he also tried to hide the truth from the masses and attempted to pay people off who had access to the information. No charges have been filed against Governor Snyder as of yet. And that is your Flint water update. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.
To stay up to date, follow DTV on all of our social media pages and tune in to Following Newscast. To watch our Undrinkable series, a 2-part documentary, head to our website, dtvnews.org. One Davison athlete has already committed to playing football at the collegiate level, but off-season training is looking a little different. Coming up, how one Cardinal is staying sharp and staying fit.
And looking to the professional world of football, Riley Wilcox discusses the Lions draft picks with us.
For the Lumberjacks. Foster's going to pass over to number 4. He's wrapped up.
Our bus drop-off and our student parking to increase safety for our students and staff. So those are just a couple of things that we want.
Has some rebounds with that, and he's got some blocks.
Played a
got
great
Sullivan on the break. He's going to slam it home for the Cardinals. That's the first dunk we've seen this game.
What we are preparing for right now is our pre-festival. This is our pre-festival concert. Our festival is coming up in March, and they will perform in front of 3 judges, and they will be evaluated.
Rebounds and 3 steals, and now you got Jimmy Collins on the slam, shaking the backboard.
With the Michigan presidential primary vote tomorrow, candidates are looking to the people for support. Good afternoon, Davison. I'm Jillian.
We are very, very, very proud of our program here. We're one of the few schools that has both a band and an orchestra program, and in fact a full orchestra program. And that's something that we're very excited for, that we've developed and have been continuing to develop.
Davison is going for the upset.
With that strong arm.
Davison's Division I state champ quarterback has decided where he will take his academic and athletic career in the next step. Good afternoon, I'm Riley Wilcox. On April 20th, junior quarterback Brendan Sullivan committed to Northwestern University in Evanston, Illinois to play for the Wildcats. And although face-to-face schooling has been put on hold due to the coronavirus, Sullivan's busy workout schedule hasn't. For a better look at what goes into being a state champ quarterback and a college commit, here's a glimpse of his daily routine.
Good morning, guys. It's Brendan Sullivan here. About 9:45, I just woke up. I was showing you what a normal day is like for me. For breakfast, I eat the same meal almost every day. We got oatmeal, protein shake, a Gatorade bar, and a banana. It's about 10:30. I'm just finishing lacing the cleats up, getting ready for the first workout of the day. Just got done with the first workout of the day. It's about 11:25. Now it's time to refuel, shower, and get ready for the rest of the day. What's up, guys? It's about 1 o'clock. About to start eating my pre-workout meal, a couple ham and cheese sandwiches and an orange. Then I'm gonna get to working out. Time for the second workout of the day. Doing a little speed workout, and then we're gonna hit the weight room. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, B Sully. What's up, guys? Just got done lifting about a half hour ago. Ate some food, refueled. Now I'm heading up and going to get some throwing in. Just got done throwing. Now it's time to go home after getting some good work in, eat, and hop on a Zoom meeting. Got doing my homework, finished up my online astronomy class, and then watch a few movies, beat the whole house in Madden, and I don't lose. And that wraps up my day. It's time to go to bed.
Sullivan will continue to play for Davidson as the senior quarterback this upcoming season and hopes to earn his second state title. Good luck to you, Brendan, and as always, go Cards. In the world of professional football, Detroit has 9 new Lions on the roster following the 2020 NFL Draft. The Lions drafted cornerback Jeff Okudah in the first round, guard Jonah Jackson in the third, and defensive lineman Jashawn Cornell in the 7th round, all from Ohio State. The Lions also picked Georgia running back DeAndre Swift in the 2nd round, defensive end Julian Okwara from Notre Dame in the 3rd, and Kentucky guard Logan Stenberg in the 4th. Later, the Lions drafted Wisconsin wide receiver Quintez Cephas and New Mexico State running back Jason Huntley in the 5th round, and lastly, Utah defensive tackle John Pincini in the 6th round. For the last time here on Sports as DTV Sports Director, I'm Riley Wilcox. For now, I'll pass it back to Rebecca and Clara with the rest of today's show.
Spring may bring flowers, but it also brings award season. DTV is proud to participate in many award shows that celebrate student media, like the Michigan Association of Broadcasters, the Michigan Interscholastic Press Association, and Michigan NATIS. This year, DTV brought home 9 first-place awards, including one for our latest special, Great Lakes on the Brink. We also brought home 7 second-place and 5 third-place awards. DTV is also home to Michigan Student Broadcaster of the Year, Rebecca Allen. For a complete list of all of our awards, head over to our website, dtvnews.org.
While you're there, check out more exclusive web articles, including ones about the stories we brought to you today. Our website is home to all things Davison news, sports, and student life, and it's just a click away at dtvnews.org. For more news on the go, follow our social media pages. Find us on Twitter and Instagram at DTV_official and like us on Facebook at DTV News. Our YouTube page, also DTV News, is the perfect place to catch up or rewatch anything from us. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon to be the first to hear of Davison and Michigan news.
To keep things fun and lighthearted, we wanted to bring you another DTV Choose poll. This week, we are asking you what activities you anticipate most when this quarantine ends and we can safely get back to normal. Let us know by voting on Twitter or Facebook. We love to see what you guys think. Though times are different, remember how important it is to stay informed.
Whether it be a global crisis or a local one, DTV is working to help you do just that.
From all of us here, we hope that you are staying safe, staying educated, and staying positive. Thank you for tuning in to DTV's 3rd remote newscast. We will now leave you with some of our favorite memories as we venture to new ones and become DTV alumni.
We appreciate you for supporting our ventures in the world of student journalism.
Until next time, Davison.
For the last time, I'm Riley Wilcox, DTV Sports.
Thank you for letting me be in this class, even if it was only for a year. I will forever be grateful for DTV. Signing off for the last time, I'm Clara Hubbard.
Thank you so much, DTV. I am forever grateful. Signing off for the final time, I'm Rebecca Allen.
Welcome back to the Sports Desk. I'm Riley Wilcox.
Hey, what's up, Cardinal Country? I'm Rebecca Allen.
Good afternoon, Davison. I'm Clara Hubbard.
And this is John Gerke coming at you.
you.